Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I have something from the Middle East, which is this is called full beans or fava beans, and of course some pita bread and just some cucumber, just a little bit cucumber, and water, of course, right there. Trying to fit it in my screen. So before I start, I'll show you what fava bean looks like. Comes in a can like that. Right there. Says organic fava beans. It's got that lovely awesome sign that makes everything worthwhile buying for me. So this is what it comes in. And I will have the recipe of this in the description box, but before it gets too late, let's get started. If you could only see how I have placed this table, it's literally, this table is actually something what's that, computer stand? Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. So yeah, it's like a computer stand, and I've just tagged it up. I put it up on stacks of books. I don't know, is that clear? Takes me back home. This is usually served with yogurt and olives. I don't have olives, and I haven't gotten used to the vegan yogurt yet, so I'm not too crazy about the vegan yogurt. So for now, I don't eat anything that has yogurt in it. There's a bite. That was a big bite. These are like little gems. I love them. As usual, I'm going to eat a little bit. I feel like today my head is like really out of the frame. I'll do just like down to sort of get in the camera. There's a fly in the house. I also have a sweet surprise at the end of this video. So I suggest you stick around if you want a sweet surprise. I need to quit taking bites so big that I cannot even talk. My pita is not as soft anymore. Again, the setting up takes so long for me still. So my pitas kind of got hard. Otherwise, it was really, really yummy. Soft. I toasted it with a tiny bit of vegan butter. I usually don't put butter on my pita when I heat them up. But when I do mukbang, I have that excuse. Whew. It's got a tad bit heat in it, which I didn't put that much, but I don't know. I have a news to share with everyone, which is probably not going to make a difference in your life, but I feel like saying it is like, I don't know why I forget my words when I'm doing mukbang, but like saying what I mean to say is, if I say it here, it will be more like validating, like putting a stamp or kind of making me more aware of it or something. I don't know what the word is, but anyways, getting to the good news that I want to share. I started on this vegan diet on April of this year, and as of now, I have lost 18 pounds. It doesn't show much on my body, except around my stomach and the way I feel, and also on my face. I feel like my face was a bit, I don't know, thicker or rounder. I feel like a little bit of it shaven, the fat shaven off my face. So and I'm fitting in some of my pants. Oh yeah. I got to a point that I stopped buying pants altogether, because every time I bought pants, I brought a size bigger than the previous one, and in a few days I had to go shopping again to look for a pant bigger than the one I bought. So that was getting kind of disappointing for me. So I mean, there are all kind of people out there. Some don't care about their weight, and some feel like fat is beautiful too, which I wasn't fat, but I'm not thin either. So somewhere in between. And And the biggest problem of carrying that much weight for me was that it didn't make me feel comfortable. It didn't make me feel healthy. It didn't make me feel confident. It got me feeling very fatigued and, I don't know, lazy. So, I feel really good about uh, getting on this vegan food. And I'm not going to say life is perfect eating vegan food. Anybody who says that is either too passionate about um, health and environment, or um, too passionate to spread the message. I'm not saying I'm not passionate. I'm more passionate about being honest, because I feel if I just spread a message and honestly, if I don't feel always all that great on a vegan diet, then at some point someone else will go through the same thing and feel like, I don't know what she was talking. I'm not doing this. So I'm not everyone. I can talk from my experience, and what I can say is vegan diet can be easy, can be hard. It's like it has its ups and downs. Certain times when you're outside and you crave for something and you're socializing and you can't eat it, that's your low point. And other times, when you get a perfect vegan food and you enjoy a meal, you feel like, what was I swearing about? So it can go both ways. So if you're planning to do something like that, you have to be prepared for uh, times when you'll feel like you want to give up on this. I was so excited about losing weight, and it gave me a confidence enough to actually go and buy a swimsuit. And I have never owned a swimsuit ever before. I don't know how to swim. I'm scared of water. And before I gave birth to my daughter, I was like, really, I had no confidence. I felt like I didn't look good and I didn't want to show any part of my body. So I never wore a swimsuit. And after I gave birth to my child, I gained 50 pounds. And no, actually, after I gave birth to my child, I gained 71 pounds, 71 extra pounds. And that got me so conscious of my weight and my figure. Uh, I wouldn't even think of buying a swimsuit. But after losing 18 pounds, I decided to go ahead and buy a swimsuit. And we went to a water park recently where I actually wore my swimsuit in public. That is such a big thing for me. That is such a big thing for me. It might be something so normal for a lot of people out there, but I am somebody who just, I would never be that confident. I didn't buy like a two-piece bikini suit or something, you know. I just bought one, very nice actually, very um, dressy kind of swimsuit. About this vegan food, I've been trying to get on this vegan diet since December of 2013, yes. I used to follow Annie Jeffrey on YouTube. I think she's the first person I started following on YouTube. Uh, and I think it was around December 2013 when um, she decided to go vegan for skin reasons or something. Uh, and she motivated me to try the vegan diet. And slowly, you know, all the vegan world started opening up to me, all the videos and all the other very strict vegans out there, and all the documentaries and what else. So I watched all that, and you know, I felt like, all right, you know, I'm doing something right, so I'm going to move forward with it, and I'm going to eat vegan. Which I didn't go like 100% vegan, but I would say I was 99.5% vegan. I mean, I used to basically just eat smoothies and salads all day long. So yeah, you can say I was vegan, but I wasn't very, you know, like conscious of what I was eating. So I just decided I was going to do more of smoothies and salads. And in my smoothies, sometimes I did add honey and that kind of stuff, you know. So that's why I say I was like 99.5% vegan in my diet. Yeah. I would say there was at least 1 year, I think, of somewhere between 2014, 2015, 1 year time period where I just did not eat anything other than fruits and vegetables and mostly raw, and uh, I would add pasta and potatoes in my salad, but that's about all the cooked food I ate. So, and I exercised, and I was like my entire life was just dedicated to health, eating right, exercising. but I didn't lose any weight. I lost very little weight, not much at all. Definitely not close to 18 pounds, no way. So, that was the time when I didn't go out to eat or nothing. Like, I would not eat sugar, salt, oil, any inorganic or GMO stuff. Like, when you go out to eat, I stopped all of that completely. My life was reduced down to just vegetables and salads and organic brown rice pasta and non-GMO organic potatoes. That's all. And I don't know, after sacrificing so much and working so hard, when I didn't get the results I was looking for, even though I didn't say out loud, but I noticed that I would take bites here and there of my boyfriend's food. He eats non-vegan food. He loves meat and all that stuff. So I noticed I was taking bite of this and that. If we went out, I wouldn't mind eating a slice of pizza with some cheese or whatever. Um, yeah, and if we went out on a trip, like in some bigger city, because like I said, I live in a small city, so we just every few months we have to go out somewhere, some big city to shop and get things we like and eat stuff we want and stuff like that. So then we went out somewhere and I completely gave up my diet. I ate all the Indian food in the world that I could eat. I mean, I ate everything. Like I slipped and I didn't even realize that I had completely slipped out of the vegan thing. I stopped exercising as well. Getting to the last bits here. And anyways, I didn't even realize how I had completely like gotten off track. And then one day I started my period and it lasted for, I don't know, almost like over a month. And I know I'm eating food, so this is definitely not the kind of talk I need to talk about in during mukbang, but I'm just going to say that the flowing got really heavy. And I was almost like terrified, like what is happening, It got to the point that I was like bedridden. And I thought to myself that everything was fine and all of a sudden everything is going wrong. What's happening? So I decided I was watching YouTube videos and reading over the internet. I'm all about the natural healings. I don't like to go to the doctor and take a bunch of pills. So in my research, I learned that what kind of changes I need to make. So I started on some supplements, on also a seed rotation diet, which is posted on my Instagram. picture of that, as well as I learned that how non-vegan food is so bad when it comes to hormonal balance in your body, and I felt like that's what I was going through. So I believe that was my turning point. However, this time when I started, I decided I was not going to go crazy with all the documentaries and all the vegan channels out there and all that stuff. Like, I didn't realize it, but when I thought about it later on, I felt like I was in too much stress. I stressed so much on what I can eat, what I cannot eat. It took the fun out of eating and enjoying stuff, you know? It took the fun out. There's always this stress, and my boyfriend loves to go out and eat. I wouldn't go out and eat with him anywhere. It got to the point that I felt it was taking the fun out of life. And food is supposed to not only nourish but also make us feel good, you know? So in April, I decided I was going to go back to eating vegan, and this time I was going to be more cautious of my choice of remaining in the vegan, territory, but at the same time not being so strict on myself that I cannot have sugar, not have salt, not have oil, all that kind of stuff. So basically I went vegan, and you can call me a rotten vegan that eats all kind of junk food. Totally fine with it. In fact, I don't even care if somebody does not call me a vegan. Whatever I'm doing is bringing a difference in my life, my body, and I would say indirectly to the environment and animal or whatever it can help. So that is what I did in order to change my lifestyle and get healthy. And I must say that the hormonal balance, it feels really balanced right now. I'm in a good place. I don't have any problems with my monthly visits, Um, I'm totally fine. And I'm very happy. I got this last of cucumber, which I'll save. I'll eat this first. We got a little bit of this left. You guys notice I'm wearing I'm wearing makeup today. Just felt like playing with makeup. And now we move on to the dessert side of the mukbang. This is what I found. This is what I found in Kroger yesterday. Yep. And you see here, dairy free, nut free, soy free, and right here, gluten free as well. Oh, non-GMO, I mean, this is incredible. I have double chocolate brownie right here, and I have chocolate chip right here. I am so excited to try these. So let's get started. I'm going to go with this first. This is what they look. Quite chunky. Oh. Oh. Okay. This is how thick it is. There's the chocolate chips in there. And it feels very moist and soft. Let's see. Yeah, it's like so soft. It's almost like cake. Let me take another bite. I can't even tell if this is vegan. This is so good. I could eat the whole box. It's so good. You know what? Let's try the other box. Let me move this. I'm going to try this. That was really good, guys. Again, same kind of packaging. Oh my god, do you see that? Oh my god. It's almost like a cake. It's not like that non-dairy bitter chocolate flavor. It's like chocolate cake flavor. Huh. I'm buying this again. I'm buying these again. Both of these. They are so good. There's another one that's snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle flavor. But I didn't buy that because I was like, I don't know what this is going to be like. But guys, this is so good. This is so good. It's perfect. It's like a perfect answer to a vegan out there that's missing the regular, cookies and cakes. This is perfect. This is so, I can imagine eating this with milk. Oh yeah, it's going to taste so good with milk. Mmm. I don't know if my camera is focusing, but check that out. It looks just like cake, and it tastes much better than a soft cookie, and uh, it's almost like a cake. It's so good. And I love milk chocolate. I'm not even going to lie about it. I'm sorry if it hurts any vegan out there. I love milk chocolate. And when I eat chocolates that have this weird bitter taste and doesn't taste like a milk chocolate, I get seriously turned off. But this one, this doesn't do that. It's really good. It just almost makes me feel like I'm eating something non-vegan. Oh, this is amazing. I'm lost for words. This is just delicious. Please get this. Get these cookies. Go run to your Kroger store and get these cookies because these are awesome. I love them. And that's the end of my mukbang, guys. I'm sorry if this setup is still not perfect. I'm trying different ways of making it perfect, but for right now, this is best I can do. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll try the fool as well as those cookies and let me know how it turned out for you. For now, bye bye. Bye bye.